He was like, what's your ring? She was like, I'm not telling you my ring unless I'm the only one you're asking. He was like, good morning and happy day 5 of Vlogtober, but like this is my second video. It's early today and we're just out walking the dog, but I just wanted to check in this morning and get the day started. And if you don't know me, my name is Antonessa. I'm a lifestyle content creator and also self-confidence coach that is here to help content creators build their confidence so that they can show up online authentically. Today, I don't necessarily really know what we're going to get into. I know for sure on the agenda for me today is calling my cousin who just had a baby, and then it's Austin City Limits here, so I'm going to go closer to the festival and for an event this afternoon and like meet up with a friend. Oh my gosh. And then we'll see where the day takes us, but let's get into it. What day is it? Today is Saturday and we are actually on the way to I don't know if it's an ACL event, but I got invited to go to Barton Creek Saloon with Shiner beer. So usually I'm not a huge beer drinker, to be honest with you, but I thought it's fun. Sometimes you just gotta say like yes to opportunities. Who knows who you're gonna meet? Who knows who you're gonna mingle with? It's honestly great content, and you have to think like long term. That is something that I'm realizing, that sometimes like even if I like don't feel like it, maybe not like a part of what I do in my everyday, I think that being a content creator helps me understand that, one, this is like my job, and two, what is my brand. And so kind of what I'm thinking about this is like making sure that I'm showing off my outfit, and because I'm a lifestyle content creator, and I'm actually getting into photography as like a new hobby. I have this like Fujifilm X-T30, I think it's the Mark II, and I bought it, and honestly it is over my head. I am truly an iPhone girl. I also have a Canon M50, which is a very user-friendly camera to use, but the Fujifilm X-T30, whatever it is just has so much nuance to it that I just haven't had time to like sit down and look at it. And so I'm really trying to understand the fundamentals of like photography, understand all the buttons on this camera and like what it does. And I'm trying to figure out if it's like one of those things that I need to like change one setting to understand. I think I need to understand a better understanding of like ISO and f-stop and stuff like that. Just again, the basics of it, because like I think like with regular cameras you just are like, this makes it darker, makes it lighter, but to understand the science behind like how the lens is processing everything, I think is going to be really important, and to see it in like real time, and just to remember the fundamentals. So that is kind of like what I want to focus on. I want to take all of my pictures today on my Fujifilm and then kind of like piece it together for the piece of content. So hopefully, my biggest fear sometimes when I get out and about is like just getting in my head about being a content creator and creating content and stuff like that, but I just need to be unapologetic. And this is like why I feel like I've spent a lot of time inside, because like I get really nervous when I'm outside and I don't want to create the content, whereas in my house I can just be in my home, be in my element and thrive. But I gotta go outside and do the theme. So this is just me getting out of my comfort zone and doing that. So I'm going to go there, have some fun. I don't know if the plan is not to really drink. I'll probably like take like some sips of it, but I'm not a huge beer drinker, but it should be fun. It's very Austin-y. Like, let me remember I live in Austin. I don't want to ever leave Austin and feel like, oh my gosh, like I didn't do the Austin theme. So this is just me being in the streets, being in Austin, getting my name out. I just want to be able to make connections, and I told myself I was going to push myself to like network more. So again, another attempt of like, What's the long-term goal? The long-term goal, I would say, I don't know necessarily to be like a known Austin influencer, but I want people to know that I do things in Austin, so this is a part of it. I might not go everywhere or be invited to everything, and go, you know, and do all the things, but I am in Austin and I want to like connect with people, and I want people to like think of me when an opportunity comes and says, hey, like I want to like work with her and stuff like that. So I just got to be better in doing that. So I'm gonna focus. We have about 15 more minutes until we get there. I'm hoping not to be there that long, to be honest. I just have some other errands to run. I have to go to Sam's Club to go pick up some groceries, and I also need to remind myself, I'm this close to turning around. This is why you need reminders. That's another day's problem. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to turn around because I want to get in and I want to get out, and I have other errands to run. So moral of the story is set reminders for yourself, because like your brain will just like lose you. I live off my Google Calendar, especially when I have an event, and especially like when I make a date with somebody. I need to put on my calendar because I will forget. Life just keeps going. So, okay, well anyway, I'm gonna drive for the next 15 minutes and I will check back in once I am there. Made it to Barton Creek Saloon, just getting inside. Sorry, outside. Hopefully.
Pizza Hut now can get a free large pizza late. That's a free pizza on your next order. So you can pizza now, then pizza again. Free pizza means your next dinner is covered. Treat yourself to think.
So I was at the wrong place, and I'll never go back there again. That was a little scary, I'm not gonna lie to you. Walking into a space where it's all white people, hey yo, like, and I'm the oddball out. Like, I haven't had an experience like that in a long time, and it was extremely uncomfortable. I don't think I'll be coming back here. Definitely not the place for me, and I really didn't appreciate all the stairs. But anyway, we're on our way to the right place, which is luckily like 5 minutes away, so hopefully it's a better turnout. Not a fun fact, why did the SD card for my camera, it's full. So my hopes and dreams of like taking photos and practicing shot. I'm tempted to like find a place that has SD cards I can just pick up, but that would not be a smart purchase. And I don't necessarily want to like go through and delete, because it's like, okay, I delete 5, so I have only 5 more photos. There must be a lot of photos on this SD card, and that's okay. So we're gonna head there right now. Hopefully, I should have looked at the message. I just like kind of assumed that this is where it was, and I had been here before. And the last time I was here, I was with my friend Brian, and he's a white man, so I felt a little bit more comfortable. But like, I'm all about taking up spaces and being unapologetic, but that does not mean it is not uncomfortable. So hopefully this new place and this event will just be a little bit more upbeat, more comfortable, and yeah, so let's go. car, and we are done with the event. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. It was cool. I'm trying to head out of like the ACL space, and hopefully by the time I get up north, my Sam's order will be complete. And then I can go home. I'm ready to go home. I'm so tired of it being so hot, which is really the thing that's like irritating my soul. Like, it's just so hot. Like, I don't want to complain, but I just feel like I can't do anything outside. So, cooling down. Feel better. My nervous system is coming down, and we are going to just take a nice, easy drive to Sam's Club. Fingers crossed. Macadamia nuts. Are you almost done with your walnuts, or is this too big of a bag for walnuts?
That's fine.
You get the shelled walnuts?
I don't know, shelled walnuts make me. Walnuts have shells?
This one's also shelled. Which one's okay? This one's limited time, and it's 18.8. Sorry, we're in the
18.8 per serving?
Yeah, and it's on the ready at all times.
Okay.
No, I don't. Let's see, 208.
How much you buy it now?
I don't know, it's a little bit more expensive. Okay, so we're leaving Sam's Club, and I did a pickup order, and usually I pick it up and get it, but today Richard was driving. And this is your first pickup order?
My first pickup order.
First pickup order. And I was really interested in how he navigated the process. For me, when I pick up groceries, I like roll down my window. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. Thank you so much. I clean out my whole trunk. I clean out my back seat. That was not the experience we had today. Richard he just sat in the car. You saw her walk up?
Yeah, I saw her walk up.
Saw her walk up, opened his trunk. She put her stuff in there, closed it, and then we drove off. Not a word said, no interaction. So I'm curious.
Well, my perspective is she's trying to do her job, which is deliver the groceries, and it's hot out here, so she doesn't want to spend time talking to me and making niceties. Like, she's just trying to like drop off the groceries that her boss told her to drop off, so I'm just helping her out.
Okay. So my question for you guys is, do you guys? Oh, where does this camera thing just go on? You're gonna go. You need to be on the far lane. Anyway, do you guys? Oh, this lane. Do you guys like clean out your car and greet the person and engage with them, or are you like Richard, who sits in the car, says, hey, I got a job, you got a job, quick, efficient, silent? Let me know down below in the comments, because I'm intrigued. Maybe I'm too nice. That's okay. What's your ring? And she was like, I'm not telling you my ring unless I'm the only one you're asking. And he was like, well,
I didn't hear it recorded.
I'm talking about this one.
Yeah, it's like the element of he gets enjoyment of the two women wanting him and like playing the game of, oh, what ring do you want?
Yeah.
I want to just know. And then when the other one called him out, like, are you asking the other girl that?
She was like,
yeah, I asked both. Like, you know what you're doing, right? Like, you just get so much gratification and validation from this, and you want to just keep on going to the exact very end.
What was he gonna do? Like, do you know what I mean?
He's gonna pick someone, and I think in his head he knows who he wants more, but he wants like to just drag it out as long as possible. Like, he's someone who like the self-validation of it all, of these two women, you know, I'm in between, they both love me type of thing.
I just so if Hannah never came to him and said what she said, do you think he would have done that, or he would have drug it out? Like, do you think there's an aspect of like, I want to be on the show too, or like?
Do I think he's doing it for fame?
I don't know fame necessarily. I just want to be on the show as long as possible.
I think there's definitely an element of he likes attention, and being on the show gives him attention. Because if you wanted to be nondescript, people who really come from money and they don't think anything of it, they could really go into these type of things and not go, oh,
yeah, I have so much. It's weird that he probably told most people that he was like, I just came into this.
Yeah.
My grandpa, cancer, died. My grandma, cancer, died. My mom, cancer, died. My dad, cancer. I'm an only child, so like, what was I supposed to do with all of this money that I'm so incredibly financially blessed with? That is wild.
The realization of it is what it is. Right?
Yes.
Like, he can't change that reality for himself, but it's how he leads with it.
Yeah.
Which is probably.
But then like has this like very like humble demeanor, like. Oh,
I don't think it's humble. I think it's facade. I think
so too, but it's weird.
Yeah, he portrays like he's humble, but he's not. Right? Even like that one moment where he's like, "Oh, what's the other girl's name?
Brittany.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, Brittany needs somebody with money." It's like, I got money. Like,
yeah.
You know?
Oh, she's gonna be expensive. Well, I have money.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like because like he even knew. Like he knew. I think he knows he's attracted to Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was like, we would find each other. Like I'm probably somebody she'd be attracted to, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And for some reason, for him, he's like, oh, Hannah's the person. Like she knows nothing about this money. She knows nothing about like what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's appealing, which I understand. But I think like people need to think like long term. And I'm not saying that like Brittany, he's like, oh, let me just like stick with the status quo with women who are expensive, high maintenance, and X, Y, Z. But like I just don't think he has a good enough reason to be with Hannah.
But the issue here is he's not of either of those worlds. Where he does wear the Rolex.
Yeah.
But you could tell. A woman like Brittany is gonna walk all over him because he's so placating to her. It's like, you're so smart, you're so beautiful.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. And somebody
was just like, the whole point is to get down to one, right?
In my head, Leo definitely knew he wants one of them, and in my head I was like, yeah, like you want Hannah. Even like the idea where he said, she's like, wait, do you believe in 50-50 or da-da-da?
Yeah.
Like the way that he bulked on that question and was like, I do want you to pay. And
but
like, dude, you just said you're like stinking rich.
I'll show muscles.
That's very true.
Big ass upper body. Little ass legs. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are your legs so little?
Guys, it is day 5 of Vlogtober, my second episode. I'm really tired. It's like 5 p.m. and unfortunately, I've just got to cut my day off so that I can actually get this vlog up and going. So I'm gonna work on that. My computer was giving me a hard time and saying it didn't have enough disk space, so I'm gonna figure out how I can clear some of that off so I don't have an issue editing the video. But before I do that, I'm super excited about this little thing that just came in the mail. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. From Etsy, a return address stamp for our invitation. So we're just gonna put that on the top, and I'm just gonna go work on that and do all those things. So that's what I'm gonna work on because I really actually need to finish that. It is a top priority task for me. So we're gonna do that for a little bit, and then I will call it an evening and work on just kind of uploading things, getting you Vlogtober episodes. So let's open this. So tired. I really need like another cup of coffee. This is stamp my invitation. So we're gonna do that for a little bit, and then we will say goodbye to each other and call it a night. So I have finally finished putting everything together. I have wrapped them in a cute little bow because I am just a true believer in that. If when you're in your bridal area, you just have to be extra about everything that you do. And literally, I'm gonna post these, and that's gonna be it. But I like that they're pretty, and I created some content about that, so it will be on Instagram and on YouTube Shorts. So make sure you're looking out for that. I'm going to start editing this Vlogtober vlog and get it up so that you guys can watch it and call it a night because it's about being quick. But yeah, thanks for coming with me today, and come back tomorrow for, I don't know what day of this is, maybe 6. We're just gonna call it 6 because I'm behind, but it's gonna be my 3rd video. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.